before. Hello. Hi guys. All right, so I'm gonna wait.
Like, shouldn't you be there first? They're like, who is that?
They know. Everyone's excited. All right, so I'm gonna post my shopping link right here in the comments, so you can shop till you drop. So everything I'm using is available right there. And like I said, we're gonna be doing the spray foundation. If I can pick it up, we're gonna do the spray foundation on Mama today. So everyone say hello. This is my mom, if you don't mind me telling how old you are.
I am 58.
She is 58 years old. She has
just turned 58, mind you.
Newly 58. The young 58. And she has normal to oily skin. So that's a little background for that. And then, like I said, we're going to be doing the spray foundation on her today. So this is a really, really good option if you do have mature skin, fine lines, wrinkles, large pores, and or oily skin. Yes, so it's really, really good. So we're going to show you how to apply that. So let me know if you guys need to be color matched. Everything I'm using is available right here, pinned in the comments, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Feel free to message me to be color matched. All I need is a selfie facing a window. And let me know if you guys have any questions. So we'll go ahead and get started. So first things first that we've done on her skin already, which we did this off camera, because who wants to watch paint dry?
True.
So she came over to my house with a fresh washed face. And then we went in with the Touch Behold setting spray. We sprayed this all over her face till it dried. And then we went in with the mattifying face primer. We applied about a pea-sized amount of this all over her skin, eyes, lips, everywhere, and we let it sit for about 5 minutes. And then we went over with the setting spray again. So I always talk to you guys about the setting spray. So setting spray, primer, setting spray is a pre-makeup routine. Whether you have dry skin, you'll want to use the hydrating face primer. If you have oily skin, you'll want the mattifying face primer. And if you have normal skin, you have the luxury of choosing any of the two, but I would recommend the mattifying. This one's my favorite. It helps to blur your fine lines, blur your pores. It's amazing. So this is what she's wearing, and then we also have the setting spray on before and after. So now that you know what she has on her face, now we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to do the spray foundation in the shade Chiffon, and we're going to use the Kabuki brush by Unique to use this. So what you want to do is make sure you shake it up really, really well. And then you're going to hold it pretty close to your brush and do a little few sprays on there. And then we're just going to go ahead and start painting. So the spray foundation is a really, really good choice for you, for a lot of the mature ladies who I'm guessing are watching, because it just goes on so fine and thin on the skin. It simply takes away your redness. It begins to hide any inconsistencies with your skin. And like I said, it's super, super light. Can you see? There's my hand in the way. It's super lightweight on your face. So I'll do one side so you guys can begin to see that difference.
Yeah, it doesn't even feel like anything's on your face. It's not even as heavy as like a lotion. So.
And the cooling effect is really nice too, because it almost helps with like puffiness or a lot of redness because of the cooling effect of the aerosol can. It really helps. Does your mom use a skincare? She does. Message me and I can give you my mama skincare list that I have her on. So here I've done, if you want to look straight at the camera, here I've done one side of her face with it and one side without. So you can see that this side is the one with the makeup, obviously, and see how just light it looks on her skin. It doesn't look super heavy. It doesn't look like a ton of makeup, but you can see the drastic difference between reducing of redness and evening out her complexion. So that was just 2 little squirts, little spritzes of the spray foundation. And again, we're using the shade Chiffon. And then we're going to go ahead and do the other side. And then we're using the Kabuki brush to apply this. But the spray foundation is a really great option if you have, like I said, mature skin, fine lines, wrinkles, large pores, and or oily skin, because of just how soft it feels on the skin. And it does really, really last for a long time on the skin as well. So it has really good hold throughout the day. If you live somewhere where it's really humid, or you're going through menopause, or you have any struggling with getting your makeup to stay in place, the spray foundation is a really good option for that as well. So now that we have kind of the base all over, what I always like to do is I like to go in with the Blending Bud by Unique. You guys know how much I swear and talk about these so much because of her, she always says it makes her makeup feel so smooth. So I'm taking it and just spraying it real close on my blending bud, if you want to look up like this. And this is what I'm going to really kind of fine tune the makeup look and make everything, close your eye, make everything look super soft and smooth. So this kind of compressing the foundation into place, and it's compressing it down into the fine lines or wrinkles or large pores, making it look a lot smoother versus just applying it with a brush. Look a little bit towards me, yeah, and then look up. Good job. All right, so now that we've kind of bounced this off all over the skin, and it's looking a lot softer. See that? It's amazing. So good. Yes, spray foundation is live.
Love it.
Oh, you're a natural beauty.
No.
The Kabuki brush, I believe, is $42, but highly recommend it to get the foundation to really go on really nicely. So again, all of the brushes and things are going to be on my website, rayahopebeauty.com, underneath tools. And the spray foundation that I've used so far is going to be under face, under foundation. So now I'm going to take my Skin Perfecting Concealer, and I'm using the shade Organza on her today. I'm going to warm it up on my fingers. I'll have you look up. So this concealer is what I'm always raving about because of how amazing opaque it is, meaning you can't see through it. So we apply it kind of in an upside down triangle underneath her eye to elongate that. And now we're going to take our blending bud and really work this in on the under eye because you want it to be a little bit thinner, layered here. You don't want it to be built up at all. And then close your eye. And then I'm going to bring this up onto her eyelid to even that out as well. And look at me a little bit. And then we'll do this side. And then the smaller blending bud is what also comes with the pack. So you get a large and a small with the blending bud. Close your eye. And this is also really going to help, and then look up again, is really going to help when you're doing your eyeshadow, getting the eyeshadow to look really, really soft and flawless on your eyelid as well. All right. So now that, I see a hair. Little fuzz. Okay, so now that is the coverage. The Skin Perfecting Concealer and the spray foundation is her coverage today. So now you can completely see how soft her skin looks, how even it looks. And now we're gonna go ahead and set everything. So like I always tell you guys with setting your makeup, because I know I get a lot of questions on like close. Okay, ready?
It's good I like you.
Okay. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do the Touch Behold setting powder. So like I was beginning to say, I always tell you guys you can utilize this product if you do have fine lines, wrinkles, and dry skin. You're just going to want to use it differently than I use it. So I like throw it all on. I basically like take this upside down and throw it all over my face because I have very oily skin, so it absorbs into that, but I don't have a ton of fine lines or wrinkles for it to settle into now yet.
I have enough for both of us.
Oh, right, please. So when you are a little bit more mature, you want to make sure to utilize the little mesh plating that this comes with. So this is the Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. Before we do use this though, we're going to want to make sure that we really fine tune underneath your eyes and then any fine lines that you have that really are deep set. So making sure that the setting powder isn't going to accentuate that. So now I'm going to take a tapered brush like this. Any brush would do. You can find one from e.l.f. at Walmart for this. And I'm going to take my setting spray and we're going to mist that on there. I sprayed the window.
It came out like a stream.
I used the wrong one. That was my new one.
That was a different one.
Hold on. That was my new one. Okay, there we go. Ah!
I'll have to clean that later.
I know. Ryan! All right, so now I'm going to take the setting powder and we're going to press the brush into that, and now we're going to tap it off. So it's going to be very fine on there, and then I'm going to have you look up. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to just take this and we're going to pat this on. So again, same thing. And then look up. And then this is going to set the under eye and make it look a lot softer and brighter. And we're also going to use this wherever we have a lot of fine lines or large pores. So as you see, as it's going on, it's not making her look dry. Do you feel dry?
No, you can't even tell it's on. It's very light.
Okay, close your eyes. And this is a really good step as well if you do struggle with creasing on your on your eyelids as well. So basically wherever you want this to hold your makeup into place, kind of absorb any of the natural oils, that's what it's going to do. And it's also going to help to brighten her under eyes up as well.
Yeah, but it's very lightweight. It doesn't even feel like you've put that many things on my face.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And it doesn't look like it either. You still look like you, just more flawless. Smoother, exactly. All right, so now we're going to take our pressed powder in the shade Jacquard, which is going to be more of her truer shade. I'm going to use a big kabuki brush, and now we're just going to use this to set everything else. And as I always say, this is kind of like our finishing powder. And a lot of people always think like, oh, I'm over the age of 40, I can't use a pressed powder. And you might be right with other brands, but not this brand. This brand is so silky soft. It doesn't make her skin look more dry. It doesn't make her fine lines accentuated. It simply just almost makes her skin look a little softer and not shiny. So it's going to absorb any of that natural oil, and it's going to really kind of bump up that coverage a little bit.
Yeah, it took a lot of the shine away.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to absorb any of the elements, you know, humidity, sweat, what have you. So it's really going to help to hold everything in a place. All right, so contouring for older skin. A lot of you guys always tell me I can't contour, I'm 40. False. You can't. It looks so beautiful on mature ladies. It really brings that structure back to your skin that you would otherwise lose when you're wearing makeup. So we're going to take the same product I use, same exact thing, the Mineral Touch pressed powder in the shade Twill, and we're going to use the tapered blusher brush. And we're going to do the same thing. Look over to the window. Yeah. You're going to go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth where her hollow is, or where your hollow is, taking the brush slanted like this, and you're just going to very light-handedly, and you can even pat if that works better for you, but super light hand, just back and forth in that area, and this is going to start to warm up her complexion, and it's going to start to give that structure back to her skin. Let's check out the difference.
I showed before and after.
Yeah.
There is a big difference.
And then you can do as heavy or as light as this product as you're wanting. So now to get that jawline pop in, you're just going to go around the jawline just like that. And then same thing for the forehead. We're just going to follow her natural hairline, just like this, little swirls around the hairline, avoiding the center of her forehead. And this is also going to warm up her complexion, making the makeup look that much more like it matches better, even though that is like a perfect match for you. So now it's really going to start to warm up her complexion, giving her that sun-kissed, healthy, glowy look. Right, and then same thing on this side. All right, and then do little swirls to soften those lines, just like I always do. So down towards the mouth, and you always stop like 2 finger lengths away from the mouth, 2 finger lengths away from the jawline is where you want to kind of remember to put this. 40 is mature? No, it's not mature. You are a lucky 40. I don't know what age can be considered mature. I guess it just depends how you feel. All right, so now for your nose, we're going to do the exact same thing, except you're going to squeeze the brush and then you'll run it down the sides of your nose, and this will help to thin out your nose. Also helps the center of your face to kind of pop out more, just like that. And then if you want to no, go like this. More pouty lips, yeah. This will help to kind of give you that more pouty expression. So that's exactly how I contour it. It looks so soft and subtle on her. It doesn't look so heavy or intense. Yes, absolutely.
I don't have my glasses. I can't read anything, so
Oh,
be nice.
yeah. They are.
If you can't be nice, just keep scrolling by.
All right, so now for blush, we're going to use the shade Surreal on her, which this is, when you see this color on the website, you're like, oh my word, are you going to put purple blush on me? And it's not. It looks so soft and subtle. Go ahead and smile. And we're going to pop this on the apple of your cheek. So this color, although it may look intense on the website, it's not. It gives you this really pretty natural, like glowy finish. And it gives you this very subtle flush color to your skin. So I like this color for mature ladies because it really is soft on your skin. It doesn't have like really intense like pink or red undertones to it.
Wow, and that's that color?
Yeah.
You'd never, look at that, you'd never think that.
Yeah, so that's the shade Surreal. And it just simply gives her a really pretty sheen, like a glowy finish. All right, so last thing that we're gonna add on her skin is the Touch and Mode Luminizer. And we're gonna do the shade Pearly, and this also is gonna give her that really pretty, healthy, glowy finish. And we're just gonna do it the same way, popping it on the highest parts of her cheekbone, bridge, and tip of her nose, and then on this side too. We're gonna go a little bit lighter with this because we don't want her to be popping. but we do want to accentuate her her nice features. Yes. Yay, awesome, guys. I'm immature 76-year-old. I love it.
Yeah, you go, girl.
Yeah. All right, so now for eyebrows, what we're going to do is we're going to do the brow palette, which if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do. I actually did a whole brow tutorial on my Instagram stories today, so make sure you're following me over on Instagram. My name there is Rhea Hope. And here, I'll pin the link in the comments for it. Instagram. So there's the link to my Instagram. So make sure you're following me there for more tips and tricks on makeup and hair and fashion. And then now for the brows, we're going to use the Brow Obsession palette, and we're going to do the Brow Artist brush for this. And for eyebrows, especially for older ladies, it's so important because it really frames the face and it opens up your eyes, especially if you have hooded eyes or a lot of fine lines and wrinkles there. It's going to open up that area, and it's really going to make, it's going to frame her face. So I'm going to have you look at me for now. So what you want to do is you want to follow the tear duct straight up, and then that's where you're going to very light-handedly kind of mark that area. Just a very light line, just like that. You can look at the camera. Very light line. Then you're going to take that top of the corner and you're going to very lightly start to etch back towards the arch. Just little etches, and then same thing here on the bottom, little etches all the way up to the arch. Once you get to the arch, I'll take a little more powder if need be. Kind of look more towards the camera a little bit. Perfect. Yes, right there. A little bit more. Yeah, right there. And then you're going to just follow the natural tail down. Just making little strokes, just like that. Now, once we've kind of done the outline of the brow, now we're going to take whatever's left over. We're not going to reach in for more, and we're just going to start to use whatever's left over on the brush to kind of, lack of a better word, smoosh. We're going to smoosh it around to begin to darken up the brows and give it a lot more shape and structure. But as you see, I'm not giving her so much of like dark structured brows that it's looking like she's trying too hard or like we're trying to age her backwards. But it simply, and we're done, it simply just frames her face and makes her eye look so much larger. Like look how much more room it appears that she has by her eye. It almost like gives her an eye lift. Yes, and you have eyebrows. So that was the brow palette in the shade brunette and with the Brow Artist brush. So I'll step on the other side.
Doesn't even feel like there's
anything on your skin.
Yeah.
So again, we're going to dip it into the pomade, dip it into the powder on all sides, and then again, I'm just going to, you can still look at the camera, I'll make it work so they get a good angle. So I'm going to very lightly kind of etch that line in the front, and then we're going to very light-handedly take it from the top corner to the arch, and then the bottom corner to the arch, and then throughout the tail. And then you'll take whatever's left over and begin to fill it in. A key part about doing brows is how heavy of a hand you're using. I'm taking just a little bit more. So always think, especially when you're doing makeup, is light hands. You don't need to push super hard on your products or your pencils. It would be easier to go back and add more than it would be to try to lighten it or take it away. So always make sure that you're using a very light hand when you're doing pretty much anything when it comes to makeup, but especially brows and especially eyeshadow.
Yeah, she's barely touching me, it feels like.
Yeah,
like
very lightly grazing. I'll have you look at me because it's hard to do it on that angle for myself. I want your brows to match. So top of the arch and then throughout the tail.
And I always forget my eyebrows.
I know, but it really does make a big difference.
Yeah, huge difference.
Okay, matches better.
So yeah, when I go home, I go through her list and I write all these things down in the steps even.
Yes.
I replay these going, oh, I'll do it myself and follow them.
And that's what I love about this line too, is that you can watch these on the replay and do your makeup along with me. And as I always tell you guys too, when you're getting color matched and stuff by me, I'm not color matching you and then you're never hearing from me again. I want to make sure that you are feeling and looking your absolute best. So if you need extra help, if you need a written list of application steps, I can do that for you. It's not like when you go to Sephora and I sell you in all these products and you get home and you go, what do I use this thing? How do I use it? I meet live almost every single day. And we also have a love it guarantee. So you can shop at my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and you can return anything that's not working out for you, and I can even help you with it. So make sure that you shop right here. RheaHopeBeauty.com is where you're going to find all of the makeup and the tools that I'm using. And then you can send me a picture facing a window if you need to be color matched. So, yes, she is 58. You see the resemblance? Everyone thinks she looks like my daughter. No one ever says, oh, your daughter looks like you. It's always like, oh, she looks like your mom.
She's got my looks, your attitude.
Yeah.
Actually, your sister's.
Yeah, my sister's attitude I was stuck with. Karma went the wrong way.
But you got rid of her when you turned 18. Yep.
Yeah. All right, so now for an eye look that's really soft and subtle. We're going to take the shade Nimble, which is a really great color for your eyes for mature skin because it's very light. It still has some really pretty taupey gray tones to it, almost like a brown taupe. Let me close your eyes. But this is a really good color for just adding a little bit of dimension to your eyes without overpowering them. So if you do have hooded eyes, my mom does as well, just means that her brow bone, it's actually a very beautiful feature in a woman, comes, shut up, comes a little bit further over. So she doesn't have a ton of actual lid space. So what you're going to do when you have hooded eyes is you're going to want to make sure that you're you tried talking for an hour.
Sorry. We don't rehearse any of these, really. You can tell.
Yeah. Close your eyes. Easy does it, lady. What I was trying to say is that you want to use really light colors on your eyes. You don't want to use really, really dark colors because it's going to overpower them and make them look really dark. So we want to use really light. So if we're going to do a brown like we are now, we want to use kind of a taupey, lighter brown. So again, this is the shade Nimble that we're using, and we're using on the fluffy crease brush.
Oh, you made me laugh.
Stop crying your makeup off.
Made me laugh.
This brush is like the best when you're doing eyeshadow, especially on hooded eyes because of the way it's tapered and shaped. So it's a really, really good one.
And it's super soft too.
Yeah.
God, I love these brushes.
Okay, so now we're going to do the, yeah.
I have some of them, but anymore.
So now we're going to do the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent. This actually just got restocked the other day, and it's one of my absolute favorite colors. I'll have you close your eyes again, and I'll have you kind of make your eyes like tight like that. Yeah, perfect. So we're going to take this, and this color is hands down my favorite and biggest recommendation for my mature ladies, or if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles on your eyes, because of how gorgeous, and it draws the attention to your eyes without overpowering them. So again, this is the shade Reverent, and what we did there is we just kind of popped it onto the lid, and now you can open your eyes. And now you're going to take the cream brush. You can keep your eyes open for this. And I'm just going to kind of pull and tug at that shade to rise it up just ever so slightly. But see how it really brightens your eyes? Isn't that really pretty? But it doesn't look too over the top or too like intense. It's really a soft, beautiful kind of pinky champagne color. So again, I'll have you close your eye all the way. If you want to lean forward like that, that works so they can see. And you're just going to literally mark up the eyelid. Try to get as close to the lash line as you can. And the other thing that makes this color the best for mature eyes, for fine lines, wrinkles, and hooded eyes, is because it's smudge proof and crease proof. Now you can open your eyes. It's smudge proof and crease proof, so when you put it on, it dries so quickly, and it doesn't crease or move around or come off or smudge or anything like that. So it's a really, really great option if you want to wear colors on your eyes, but you don't want something that's too over the top or makes you feel like you're trying too hard, if that makes sense. So that was the shade Reverent in the liquid eyeshadow, which is still in stock.
I love it.
Yeah, so your eyes are pretty much done. Isn't that pretty?
I love that.
Very soft. Okay, so now for setting. Make sure I grab the right one.
And she does a list of all the colors and everything afterwards, so it's great for shopping. You can go back through them.
Yes. All right, so now we're going to do our, what's the color? The shade Reverent is the liquid eyeshadow, and then we did the shade Nimble in her crease. Okay, so now we're doing the setting spray. Make sure you shake it up really well and look at me. Close your eyes. And now we're going to spray this all over her skin. And this is a really, really great option for making sure that your makeup stays, close your eyes, makeup stays in place all day long. And it takes away that like makeup-y look and the powdery look. It really makes your makeup look so much softer than it would normally look because, like I said, it adds this moisture. You can open your eyes now. It adds this like moisture to your skin, to your foundation, and makes your powders expand so it just looks softer. So if you're worried about looking powdery or cakey with some of the products, this makes her look super soft.
Yep, do not at all.
All right, so now for lashes. First thing that we're going to do is use the Lash Primer, which helps. Does your skin feel dry? I forgot to ask you.
No. Oh, no. No, it feels good.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't feel dry.
Oh, I was meaning like, does it feel wet still?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
okay.
A little.
Just a little wet?
Kind of right here where I was.
Okay. Okay.
My crease.
You're good. Okay, so.
No, I'm not.
What shade is your spray foundation? Chiffon. Do you suggest eyeliner for more mature women? I would if you have a white eyeliner. Okay, so any tips for acne scarring? Definitely make sure to watch this on the replay, Ashley, for the good coverage that I recommended, such as the spray foundation and the concealer. All right, so now someone said, I hope someone's taking her out tonight. Ain't nowhere to go, quarantine. Just kidding. So now we're going to take the Lash Primer, which is a really great product for making her lashes extended, really. So it hydrates your lashes and also gives more length and volume. So I'll have you kind of, yeah, that's perfect. Just look like that. So I'm just going to take this and go from the base of the lash all the way up. Just like this. It literally gives your lashes like a whole nother inch to work off of. So we're going to take this on this side. So like I said, this is a really great product for hydrating your lashes and also giving your lashes even more length and volume. So if you struggle with having really short, fine lashes, this product is amazing. We also do have the Esteem Lash Serum, which is a really great product for helping your lashes to grow. And it's only $24, you guys. So that's under lashes. And like I said, it's called the Esteem Lash Serum. All right, so now, and yes, Rachel, you can order from the UK. So if you live anywhere, you can shop from my website, which is right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And at the very bottom of the website, you'll just select your flag. So you'll select, the Canadian flag or Mexico, wherever you're shopping from. And we have warehouses in all different countries. So your makeup actually ships from your country, which I love that it's not like taking forever coming across the ocean. So it's from there. Yeah. So yes, to answer your question. Would you not use eyeliner on hooded eyes? I don't really recommend using eyeliner on hooded eyes. I always say, though, there's no rule in makeup. So if you want to, feel free. But I don't personally like having her wear like darker products on the bottom lash line because it tends to make your eyes look a little bit smaller when we're trying to make your eyes look bigger with the hooded feature. So now we're going to take the Epic Waterproof Mascara. And I love this mascara for her because she has watery eyes. She cries when she laughs. She cries when she cries.
Cry when I'm happy.
You big baby. So we're going to take the Epic Waterproof Mascara and we're just going to go from the base of the lash all the way up with this. But I love this mascara because although it's waterproof, it's not like a lot of those other waterproof mascaras, which you like need a hose to get it off. It comes off really easily, especially when you're using the shine cloths or the cleansing stick from Unique. So that's going to be under cleansers. And if you guys haven't grabbed that yet, highly recommend to do so. Last I checked, the cleansing stick was back in stock.
Look, I have eyelashes.
You have eyelashes.
Did you care? Oh, did you see mine?
Yeah, that's
So
a good before and after right there. All right, so then this side, go from the base of the lash all the way up. And I love this mascara too because you can add multiple layers to it. You without making it feel like heavy or clumpy or anything like that. Now we're really working on my.
Doing good.
Yeah.
She always wants me to do it, and I don't like to.
It's so hard to do it on other people. I want to like poke you in the eye.
Yep, because it'll make me cry.
I know.
Make my eyes tear up.
Well, then we'll really put
cry,
the mascara to the test. All right, so there we have it. Just a very light little layer, and then she can always build on it if she's wanting to, but we ain't trying to get all crazy up in here. All right, so then for her lips, we're going to do a very subtle, like soft lip look for her. So we're going to do the lip liner in the shade Prudent, which is, I'm actually going to do the same exact lip look that I'm wearing. So it'll look similar. All right, so now we're going to do the lip liner in the shade Prudent. I'm going to have you kind of, yep, perfect. So I'm going to line her lips with this. And now if you do have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles around your lips, this lip liner is so important for you because this is what's going to hold the lipstick into place. It's going to help to prevent transferring, and it's going to help to prevent it bleeding into the skin. So I know a lot of people have trouble with lipsticks bleeding, especially when you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles around your mouth. So this is a really good product for preventing that. So we just lined your lips with this. I went a little too low on this side. Okay. So, and I love this color because it's very soft. So although we used it, you can't really tell.
Sorry, I keep looking in another mirror. I love your fancy mirror.
Oh yeah, I'll show you guys that in a minute too.
Because it looks to me just so awesome.
Clear. Okay, so now we're going to do the liquid lipstick in the shade Subtle. And we're going to do this all over. I love these lipsticks because they're super creamy, but they're matte, and they have a really, really great hold for being just like a regular lipstick. But this is one of my favorite colors just because it's so soft. It's not too dark. It's not too light. It's very, very soft and subtle on her lips. It's a good everyday color. Not too nude, not too peachy, and you can kind of, yeah. And then I'll layer a little bit more, and I'll have you do that again. Let me grab a little bit more. Okay, we can do it again. Yay, pretty. All right, and then like I said, we're going to do the exact same lip look. So I'll add the lip gloss that I have on. If I can find it. There it is. You might not like this lip gloss because it's a little glassy. But I'll have you, but it just adds a little sheen.
I'm a little shiny.
Yeah, perfect. All right, and there we have it. Yeah, pretty, right? Ta-da! Same look. So, like I said, everything is available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. You can message me a selfie facing a window to be color matched. Everything, like I keep telling you, is available right here on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Make sure you're following me over on Instagram. My name is Rhea Hope there, RAYAHOPE. And then I also have more tutorials saved on my YouTube channel. So if you don't follow me on YouTube, you can search Rhea Hope there to subscribe if you prefer watching tutorials there. So you can check there. But like I said, message me a selfie facing a window if you need to be color matched. Just tell me what your skin is like. Is it dry, oily, normal? And yeah, I would love, love, love to help you guys. So just message me a selfie, and then make sure if you haven't yet, the top right-hand corner, you'll see 3 little dots. Click those dots and you can turn on live notifications. That way you don't miss out on my next tutorial. I'll be doing my mom's makeup next week with the stick foundation. So I'll show you guys that foundation option as well, which is another one of her favorites. So make sure that you turn on those notifications, top right-hand corner, and then left-hand corner, make sure you share this tutorial to your wall. So when you get your makeup in the mail, you could do it along with us. So I love you guys. Thank you so, so much for watching. I so appreciate you all. And I'll see you later.
Thanks for being nice.
Bye.